Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us here again today at Bitcoin Exchange. Here's a new video up on the Storm. This is a very popular coin. I've had several comments and people asking me in private messages if I would do a video on the Storm token sale. Now, this Storm token sale had been kind of sitting out there, and they were waiting for the right timing, and now it began yesterday, November 7th. At the time this video is being made, it's Wednesday, November 8th at 4 p.m. So, this is their website, stormtoken.com, and this is all about their token sale, and we'll get to that in just a minute. A little bit about this company. Of course, you can go in and check up on some of their media hype that's going on. It's a very, very high hype on the media backing this coin, and for good reason. This is a very nice coin. Here's a video that you can watch. It's a 2-minute video basically. It tells you a little bit about it, and then we'll get on to the coin.
We live in a digital world, and in this digital world, we're no longer limited by geographical boundaries. Companies are able to hire a UX designer from China, a developer from Brazil, and a salesperson from Europe. With Storm, our mission is simple. We want to create a token that allows users to earn at any time, anywhere, from any device.
We're helping users monetize their time and skill by performing microtasks in bite-sized time slots. Whether you're waiting in line for coffee or riding a train home, we make it possible for you to earn. As the world moves into lightning speed, we at StormX want to help everyone around the globe capitalize on the opportunity to become freelancers.
In today's freelancer market, industry leaders like Fiverr, Upwork, Amazon's Mechanical Turk charge really high transaction fees, as high as 20 to 40%. Blockchain really allows us to significantly reduce these fees while increasing the services provided to people.
Our Storm Market is a marketplace for users to search and sign up for microtasks that they can perform right from their mobile devices. The user experience is engaging, making work fun and rewarding.
We have been in business of helping users earning micropayments since 2014 with our app StormPlay, formerly known as BitMaker. Our team has rewarded cryptocurrencies to over 500,000 users in 187 countries.
The use of Ethereum's blockchain allows us to deliver faster transactions at lower cost than our competitors, so the users are paid almost immediately.
Our team is very excited about Storm. With the revolutionary technology behind it, it will have an enormous impact on the global job marketplace. Please come follow us and support us at stormtoken.com.
Well, there you go. There's the end of their video, and it kind of sums the entire vision of what they're doing up. They mentioned in the video that they began in 2014, was how far back their footprint goes. They were called Bitmakers back then, and they're now calling it Storm. They're kind of rebranding it, if you would, into this Storm token and taking their Bitmaker idea into the blockchain world, which is an amazing opportunity that is sweeping the world. This blockchain, folks, is changing the dynamics of everything. And if you're listening to this video, you're ahead of the curve in many ways. In fact, if you're listening to our videos here, you know more about blockchain than probably 95% of the people in the world today. The awareness is just not there. And that's what our video and our channel is all about, as well as others that are trying to raise the awareness of not only the Bitcoin revolution and cryptocurrencies, but the actual highway that they run upon and that they trade upon, which is the open sourced blockchain technology, that network there of complete transparency. And so now this particular company is offering anyone in the world the ability to not just sit by and be idle, or perhaps you can't find a job in your expertise. You can do these little micro tasks and be paid for them and have some source of cash flow coming into your home. It would be a great subsidizing way of enhancing the cash flow in any home. Single parent home, divorced home, doesn't matter. If you need extra cash flow, or if you just want to make money to spend on other things, holidays or whatnot, this particular company here has the methodology and the platform in place to make that happen. It is a gamification token, and that doesn't mean that this is a game like Engine or other companies like that. It's a type of token that is used in certain applications, and you can withdraw your money immediately. It's a 1% Ethereum gas cost to do such, which is extremely low. You have a project manager integration, your marketing integration. It's very secure and private, and it passes regulations protections. Now, who will use this Storm market? And the market is absolutely huge. Individuals, called Storm players, advertisers, which they deem Storm makers, gaming platforms, which will also use this token, which are called Storm makers, machine learning companies, Storm makers, and then also recruiters and influencers, those are called Storm makers. So the Storm market will begin to expand an existing network of growing users throughout the years, and they can show you how far back they went and how well this has really taken off, and is expected to go way beyond that into the 2020-2025 timeframe. They have a very strong team located in Seattle, Washington, and has shown consistent ability to work in a smart and efficient manner by utilizing limited resources. With very little outside investment, our team has been able to grow a profitable business by increasing users, products, and partnerships. So here's their advisors, and every team should be surrounded by capable advisors, especially a team that is expected to execute their vision. But this is not a new company, which brings a lot to the table. This is an existing company with existing clients and customers, and an existing footpath or a foot trail that you could go back and research. And they have a wide team of advisors here. And I like the way they did this website and the fact that they're putting their advisors ahead of their team. Now here's their team here, and very, very balanced team. You can do your own study on this. You can read their white paper if you would like. There is one thing that I would like to say, because I did a video review on another company in my previous video and told the people on my subscribers and viewers that it was available in the U.S. market. And the reason I said that was because I do a thorough research on the white paper, and I do a word search on the website and the white paper. And the United States, America, participant, none of that come up on any of it. But it did show up when you go to click on join the market sale, in which I had to go back and redefine the fact that United States citizens were not able to partake in that particular sale. These guys are coming out of Washington, and they are coming in compliance with some of the laws in the SEC and all of that. It's a gaming token which helps them in that area. However, when I did go in and look, I wanted to read this. This is part of the terms and conditions that you're going to agree to when you join this sale. But if you're not careful, you'll read this and say, oh my gosh, we're not allowed. The People's Republic of China is not allowed, or any jurisdiction reasonably determined to purchase tokens may be unlawful if you're part of a citizen or resident of a geographic area of the token as contemplated as a utility token is prohibited by applicable law. A citizen or resident are located in the geographic area that is subject to U.S. And people stop right there and say, well, there you go, we're not allowed to have it. Let's read through this very carefully. Number one, you are not a citizen or resident of or located in a geographical area that is subject to U.S. or other applicable sanctions or embargoes. This is not banning the United States from buying this. This is banning anyone who has sanctions and embargoes against their country by the federal government of the United States. He goes on to say, or you're an individual or an individual employed by or associated with an entity identified on the U.S. Department of Commerce's denied persons or entity list. You can't, if you're on that list, you can't buy. The U.S. Department of Treasury specially designated national list, you can't buy, or the U.S. Department of State's debarred parties list or other applicable sanctions list. You hereby represent and agree that if your country of residence or other circumstances change, such as the above representations are no longer accurate. In other words, if you're in a country that is fine with the United States right now, but in 6 months the U.S. slaps an embargo or a sanction on, then you have to relinquish your tokens. Okay, finally, you agree that you will not knowingly forward the tokens to a party who is also subject to the applicable sanctions. You understand? So this is open for the United States citizens. You have to read through this very carefully. It's a very long piece of paper. However, excuse me. When you invest in this, we'll get to this next. You have to check here and agree. It takes you in here. Do not use Coinbase, Bittrex, or any other exchange wallet, as they are unlikely to support your receipt of Storm. And that's true. You're only sending Ethereum. Only send Ethereum, and send that from your Ethereum wallet. MyEthereumWallet.com. You can send it from there, and it will immediately send your tokens right back into your wallet. Here it mentions here, right, using my Ethereum wallet. So you can go there. Here's the address that you want to send the token to. Here's your recommended gas limit, which is usually 250,000, and then your gas price is 50. And then you take this information and you send your payment in. Okay? Very simple to do. You have to register, excuse me, and then participate. And they tell you here basically what's happened. The pre-sale has been completed. Your crowd sale is in progress. One Ethereum, which is roughly $290 of today, is 26,950 Storm coins, tokens. So that's huge. And you can get into this very, very easily, hold on to it. And this is one of those tokens that, every one of these tokens that I'm presenting to you, I have looked at, filtered through a lot of things, and brought this to your attention to say this might be something you would like to have in your portfolio. It's a very strong company with a long history, 3 years of history, and their sale is very reasonable. One Ethereum, let's just take a look here real quick. I'm on Coinbase right now, and Ethereum is $312.74. Okay, so you take $312.74 and you divide it by 26,950 coins, and it's 1.16 cents per coin, 0.0116 pennies per coin. Very, very inexpensive for you to buy into this particular coin. And like I said, folks, you're going to invest at your own risk. But if I like buying pennies like this, stuff like this, because if it hits a dime, I got 10x, And it's easier for someone to buy in at a dime than it is to take a $10 coin and say, okay, when it hits $100, I'll make 10x. It's much easier, in my opinion, this is my particular opinion, that if I buy a penny thing and it hits 10 cents, others can afford to buy it at 10 cents. But there's a lot of people that say, you know what, it's just beyond me when it hits 50 cents or $1. I don't want anything to do with it. Well, if you buy into this and it hits 10 cents, you've done real well. You've done about 8x, 8 or 9x. If it hits 20 cents, you've done even better. And so this coin, being a world coin that allows you to earn money from their platform, you're going to be paid in this coin, and you're going to be investing in this coin when you're doing this, when you're working their platform and earning money in micro tasks. This shows a lot of possibility to be a long-term winner for a lot of people across the world. And so I wanted to throw this up there. And number one, answer some of my subscribers that have been asking me here lately. Please do a review on Storm and tell us what you think about the coin. I think the coin is a good, solid coin. I do not believe this to be a pump or dump. Pump and dump. I believe it to be a very solid backed coin, and the things I look for in an ICO, and again, if you haven't seen my video on that, please watch it. I look for certain things like how far back does the footprints go. They need to go back a ways. This goes back almost just right at 3 years, 36 months. Okay, and do they have grip on the market? Is a footprint deep and ready to go? Are they actually making traction and making headway? Yes, they are. They've already have customers, and now they're taking it into the blockchain. That's a good positive sign. Is the coins inexpensive to buy? Yes, the coins are inexpensive, which brings a lot more people in to buy it. And then again, I look at the team. and I look at the white paper and I look at their advisors and I get a general feeling of what I think about any particular token. And so basically, these guys are hitting up pretty high on my list of something I'd like to have in my portfolio. And then, in 2018, if I decide, I want to take a little money out and maybe take a vacation or maybe do something nice for somebody or reinvest it in something else, I look at these penny coins and I think, okay, well, I bought into them for a penny, 2 pennies, and, it's at 15 cents. I'm going to go ahead and sell. You never know. I mean, these are one of those fun coins you can do that in. There's other coins that you want to hold for a long time. These are the coins that you can have fun with. And to me, it's a lot of fun. You throw $300 in this thing, you end up with a ton of coins, and then if it hits 10 cents, you're going to be extremely happy you did it. So anyway, this is the Storm coin. Read their white paper, go over it very, very carefully, and invest at your own risk. But I wanted to throw it out here because it is one of those coins that make my list. And I hope you enjoy the coin. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, throw me out a comment. And as always, in all our videos, I will see you in the future.